About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And starting this one, Chris Sale. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Sale's a strikeout pitcher, and the thing about it is he'll throw strikes early, but then start teasing the zones, and that's what the great ones do. You got to make sure you elevate him, get him out over the plate. That's the only way you're going to have a chance.
Ready to go now. Here's Francisco Lindor. Foul ball there. And Sale deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Looked like it was a little bit up.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. One out, bases empty.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Mark Vientos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball. One now. And strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out this side in the first. At 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park. And towing the slab, Kodai Senga. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Michael Harris II, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. On a strike, the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. He makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Austin Riley at the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Matt Olson. Inside. And that's ball 1. Profar off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch to Olson. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And there's a foul ball. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Alonso in his 7th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch is outside. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Senga back to work.
1-0.
And that skips in the dirt. Check swing, and he went. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ozuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Sean Murphy.
Well, that's a nice job of moving that runner up into scoring position. It's not the most common way of getting it done. Probably a little painful, but now we'll see if they can cash in.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that'll load the bases.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Orlando Arcia. Roll to short, could be 2. Lindor to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. And that is out of play. That misses. And the count even 1-1. And the slider just misses. That one fouled off. 2-2. Outside. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Arcia whips it to first. One up, one down. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Sale delivers. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now, Luis Angel Acuna. Yeah, that's fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. That's inside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Here's the switch-hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. Fly to center his first time. Pitch misses. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Lindor. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Angel Perdomo, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Fastball
2-2.
is outside. Got him swinging. Here's Pete Alonso. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. That one in the dirt, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2.
And
No,
that
that's
is
the ball.
downstairs.
Too low.
Now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2. Upstairs. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom 4, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Gets the call. It's 0-1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First pitch misses. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed. Ozzie Albies in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at first with no outs here. That's in there. And the count is 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Next pitch is outside. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Soto going back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Soto gets it back in quickly. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So here's Murphy now. And he swings over the top there.
You need a strikeout,
No ball.
and you need a
Two
ball
strikes.
perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering misses down and away. In the air on the infield.
That's
And
an
the infield fly is
Batter's out.
called. And here is Jarred Kelenic. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He's pitching
No
well,
ball.
but not
One
throwing a
strike.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hard hit to right center. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation
0-2.
early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Alonso. He'll do it himself.
Out.
They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Perdomo, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Pitch
Ball.
misses. Now 1-2.
One
Meanwhile,
ball, 2 strikes.
activity in the bullpen. Number 63 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting cranked up as well. That
2-2.
misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's
Full count.
outside. Lifted in the air out to left. Profar settles under it. makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Starling Marte. Struck out swinging his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good eye in that spot. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Mets go down quickly, still behind by a count of 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Senga back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one.
Strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missed. Fly ball center field. Taylor moving under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Profar climbs in on that left side. 1 for 2. And there's a ball.
No. 1 ball. No strikes.
One down, base is empty. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
And right back to the mound. Profar is
He's out.
Two outs, base is empty. Here is Austin Riley. And it's fouled away.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. He hammers one out to center, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Dedniel Nunez up and throwing. Young, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. Top 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer getting loose as well. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
And that's outside. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air, right field. Kelmer coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
2 on, 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. Fastball for a strike at 95.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
In the air out towards right center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Angel Perdomo done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Pierce Johnson taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That catches the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball outside.
That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Johnson fires. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch misses way outside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Here's Johnson fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Olsen brings it in, and that's the third out. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And a foul ball. And it's even up to Ozuna. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Not close with that one. And now 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 2-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Ryan Stanek preparing to come on if needed. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses inside. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. 2 out.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And the pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Right down to shoot. That is strike 2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses off the inside, and the count is 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Starling Marte up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Orlando Arcia digs in now. That's in there. 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Lindor on to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
That
2-1.
one not close. 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Next
Ball
offering
3.
misses. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that one is inside, ball 1.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Bummer.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Tyrone Taylor. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Bummer deals. On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Francisco Alvarez. And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. Puts a bunt down. Riley throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Fastball is outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So the tying run at second. And fouled off. In the dirt, ball 2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. And misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto.
You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Reed Garrett. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. The batter now, Austin Riley. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Garrett, in his second season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. That misses. 2-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One out, runner at second. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Couple of walks and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2 balls. 2
One out
strikes.
and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ozuna is out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Base hit. Here comes Olsen around third. The throw in, but it's offline.
He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Digging in, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the dirt to second, and he's out. Bang bang play, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. There's the strike, 95 of that one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one fouled off.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. He's 2 outs away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they're down to their last out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Foul ball there. Two outs. And that one fouled off. The Mets down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.